Hi everybody, just wanted to do a quick video. I guess this is kind of a small review of the Fallout 4 Vault Dwellers Survival Guide, which is, yes, it's absolutely amazing. So recently I've definitely fallen in love with the Fallout series of video games. I've always been aware of them, but I've never really tried to play through one seriously. You know, I dabbled with Fallout New Vegas, a little bit of Fallout 3, a little bit of Fallout 76, but recently, as you know, I got a Steam Deck. And there was, I wanted to go all the way through a game, so I chose Fallout 4 for that. I started playing it. I was like, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? I used to poo-poo RPGs because I was like, oh, you know, I'm into PUBG, I'm into Call of Duty, I'm into Battlefield. These single-player games, they're not for me. They take too long. And what do you mean you've got to level up a player? That's silly. You should just start with a weapon that's good and a character that's good. But hence, I have matured in my gaming influences, and I'm now loving working through Fallout 4, which kind of means I fancy buying a guide for it. Now, often these books, and I've got this one now, and I've got the Cyberpunk ones, Cyberpunk guide, and I don't really use them as guides. I don't buy them and think, oh, I'm going to use this to work my way through, like almost like a cheat through the game. I kind of buy them as almost little collector's pieces as well, and as things where I can read more, you know, about the game and discover things randomly just by flicking through the book. And very, very occasionally, I'll look something up and think, oh, I wonder how this works. Because to be honest, a lot of the time it's quicker just to look things up on the internet and just search Google. You know, how do I complete this quest, or how do I find this, rather than looking through the book. However, there's something nice about having a tactile book with the information there that you can keep on the side and you can pull out. And this really is quite a nice version as well. Now, the Vault Dwellers Survival Guide, unfortunately, isn't in print anymore. So you've got to buy it second hand. Now, who knows, maybe with the release of the Fallout TV series, lots of people will start buying, you know, the Fallout games, and maybe Fallout 4 will, I think it might be Prima who originally did this, and don't hold me to that too. Maybe they'll put it back into print. Now, this is the collector's edition, which I think when it was new, came with some special postcards or prints. They didn't come with this second-hand edition I got, but I think there's a paperback version as well. It could be the paperback version, maybe well be the one to look out for, because being a hardback, this one, the inner leaves are starting to kind of come away. And the paper stock quality, it's quite thin. It's not that glossy, and is a little bit cheap. Feels like a Haynes manual, actually, if you know those books that have the information about how to repair cars that are available in the UK. But what cannot be denied is the sheer level of detail that this goes into, in terms of all the different places you can go to in the game, all the different quests you can go on, all the different leveling up you can do. It includes things about the settlements and, you know, everything you could probably want to know about Fallout 4, apart from, and this is the thing I was a little bit disappointed was, about the history and lore of Fallout itself. I was kind of expecting there to be, you know, an introduction which kind of explained the context in which Fallout 4 was taking, you know, with a little bit about, you know, pre-war history and the war history, and then the fact that, you know, in Fallout 4, it is the game that is set furthest away from the nuclear apocalypse, furthest away from the Great War. Yet your character is one of the people in the Fallout series who is closest to when that happened, because you enter the vault just as the war is starting, as the bombs are dropping, and then you are frozen cryogenically to then emerge over 200 years later. However, despite those misgivings, I have to say that I have been very, very happy with this. I am very, very glad to add it to my fledgling collection of video game stuff. It cost me, I got this one actually online from a charity shop. I can't remember which one. But anyway, which one I got it from, and it cost me £30, which I guess is quite expensive, isn't it, for a second-hand book? But I really wanted it. So there we go. So anyway, Fallout 4 Vault Dwellers Survival Guide. If you're very much into Fallout 4 or the Fallout universe, look out for this one. Look out through those. If you go to car boot sales, go into second-hand bookshops, and again, there's a hardcover version and a softcover version. And if you do see it going cheap, you should really pick it up. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully you found this useful. If you have it, like. If you want to see more of the same, so press subscribe, and I will, of course, see you again soon.